All right. So this is my first adventure that I'm going on down to Gordon, which is about, I think it's about 30 minutes from Ballarat. And so today my goal is to head down to Gordon to check it out and to paint a shitty watercolour and then to come back and to buy myself a teaspoon. So we're going to see how that goes. A bit more context on Gordon. Gordon is a tiny little population just before Ballarat, if you're coming up from Melbourne on the highway, the freeway. And I remember when I moved to Ballarat 10 years ago, I would drive up to Ballarat with my friend Gabby, and because we were both teaching in Ballarat, and we would drive up and we would see this sign at Gordon for, I think it was Trout's Ye Old Hat Shoppy, SHOPPE. And so I always had a fascination. We always joked that we would go and check out the old hat shop. And today I'm going to check out the hat shop at some stage. So I'm keen for that, keen for my shitty watercolour. We'll see how we go. Okay, so this is my first little detour, which I was driving up the highway up there, and I was supposed to go straight down that way to get to Gordon, but then I sort of saw this beautiful property, and I could see all these, I thought they were roses, I thought they were like red roses and like agapanthus it looks like, or something beneath them, but just a beautifully maintained property at the front of it. It's really cool, so I thought, oh, I'll go check it out. I thought it might have been a botanical gardens or something, but I think it's just somebody's really fancy front fence, which is cool. And then I was sort of parked on the side of the road and I saw all these, it's really weird, all these like little mailboxes here for heaps of different numbers. So I don't know what that's about. Anyway, cool detour. All right, I just pulled into the main street, and there's a shop here called the Shambles, which looks really cool. Let's see if I can get it behind me. Yeah, and it's got a really cool, I think that's trout, wild trout. So we're going to check that out. I don't want to film inside, but have a look inside, see what they got. Well, this is rather uncanny because I encountered a quote that I've been thinking about and saying a lot lately. I didn't realise it was Robert Louis Stevenson. How cool. Alright, I've just come across the road and come out of the shoe shop across there, which is really cool, and now I'm about to go into the hat shop, which I think was the original. And it's in a lovely old, I think it was a church. I was talking to the owner, I think it was Wild Trout. I think I was him, I think I met Mr. Wild Trout, so I'm going to check out the hat shop now. Alright, so I just checked out the hat shop and it's gorgeous. It's such a beautiful building inside, and I was very tempted by the hats, but I bought this hat pin which has a trout on it, which feels appropriate. So now I've got a good recommendation for a spot for lunch, so I'm going to go check that out, that cafe, and drive down there. Just about to eat this chicken shawarma from the local cafe, and it looks absolutely sensational. It's out here, high up on the curb, sun was out before. Oh, this is really good. Okie dokie, so I feel like I've seen a fair bit of Gordon, which is pretty cool. Just finished lunch and had a really delicious coffee, beautiful coffee. Lovely guy there working at the cafe, or a couple of guys, really friendly people. Great food. And I got a recommendation from Wild Trout and he said if I take this drive down to the left on the corner past the post office, apparently there's a pretty good little view down there, nice little drive. So I'm going to go check that out and see what I can find, and then probably head home. Okie dokie. So it's a week later, or almost a week later, and I finally painted a Highland cow. There's my shitty watercolour. So I just did it based on a picture I found online, but apparently there's a lot of Highland cows in Gordon. I was talking to a shop owner, and so I have painted that one. I sort of wanted to fix it up and maybe go over it with some pen or whatever, but I'm just trying to limit myself and not to go too crazy. And it had been, what's it been? It's Tuesday, and it was last Friday I went, so I wanted to sort of limit things and get it done. So unfortunately, Gordon doesn't have a teaspoon, but I did buy this beautiful Pink Heath Victoria teaspoon, so sort of a generic one. So I thought I'd maybe get one of those off eBay because Gordon doesn't have a teaspoon. So good enough. So that should come within a week or so. Cool. All right, and so that's it for this week. Not sure where I'm going to go to next week on Friday, but maybe somewhere nearby. I've done Balan before, so maybe somewhere different. But stay posted and I'll check out something different. Bye.